What do I need to tidy then out of this background? I've just realised I have some cola bottles on my bedside table. I'll be right back. Does that look better? I feel like we've sorted it out, except for... Oh, I'll be right back. I've returned. I feel like I want to start every video now with... No, but seriously, it is me. Hi. I'm back with another video. Obviously, we are going to be doing a Q&A today. I asked for my questions on Instagram. Nelly, come join. He wants my attention so bad right now, but I need to film this video before the light goes, but maybe he'll come and sit behind me. As I was saying, I asked for questions on Instagram a couple of days ago. I did save them, but because I asked a couple of days ago, I've totally forgotten what these questions even are. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually just looking at them now. There are some that I definitely should have planned my answer to pre-filming this. I'm gonna be sat here like for most of this video. Let's start with this question. We know that you're a Gemini, but have you looked up your moon and rising signs? Such a gay question. I love it. So I'm a double Gemini with a Pisces moon, and yes, I am a mess. Such a chaotic group of three. It's so funny because I always say, oh my god, I'm such a Gemini, but I actually really relate to like my Pisces moon. I'm so emotional. Did you go to uni? If not, what would you have studied if you did? Oh, Nelly. Oh my god, wait, before I carry on, I did go and get a fringe cut in about a week ago now, and it went so bad. If you didn't follow my journey on Instagram, you seriously missed out. I will put on screen the fringe that I went to get, and then the fringe that I got, and then the fringe that I like managed to salvage and cut for myself, but it's just like not how I want it at all. It needs to grow. I wanted it below my brows and they like cut it up here, but then the rest was like, it was just weird. So that's why my hair's clipped back like this right now. Just please ignore it. Just ignore me for like 2 or 3 weeks. Don't look at me. I don't exist for the next 2 or 3 weeks. You're watching a ghoul. So I didn't go to uni actually. I took a year out after college. I did musical theatre at college, and then I took a year out and I actually had gastric surgery. If you don't like know my journey with that, I was about 20 stone, I think. I had seriously tried everything to lose the weight. It's a very like complicated thing for me. I had a lot of trauma. I was definitely filling that comfort need that I needed with food, and it was something that I just couldn't get out of no matter how much I tried. I saw a nutritionist for a year. Look, when I say I tried everything, and I was 18 and was having honestly a lot of trigger warning suicidal thoughts. So I took a year out of college and I ended up having the gastric sleeve surgery, which to be honest completely saved my life. There's fuzz everywhere. But then after I'd lost some weight, I was feeling more confident in myself and decided to start a YouTube. That's like my journey. I never went to uni because my YouTube channel just took off pretty much from the get-go, which I'm so grateful for. It's like changed the trajectory of my whole life. But if I did go to uni, I would have wanted to go to Guildford School of Acting to do musical theatre. And sometimes I have like regrets about not doing that, but then I think everything happens for a reason. It clearly wasn't the right path for me. I've just noticed Nelly's there. He's so cute. Are you still singing? Do you still want to pursue a career in musical theatre? This is kind of a hard question for me to ask because the honest answer is I don't know. I would love nothing more in my life. Like, it is still a life goal of mine to play Eponine, Cosette or Fantine in Les Mis on the West End, but I can't say that I'm doing anything right now to get me towards that goal. Theatre is such a difficult one because you have to give like your whole self to it, and I've got a business, I have a mortgage, I have my social media, I have like things already that I need to focus on, which means that I can't like give my effort to musical theatre. But it is something that I have been thinking about. It's definitely something that I would like to go back into. I just don't know like when the right time is, and even if it is the right path for me, like I was saying before, but it is something that is in my heart like desperately. But as for singing, yes, I am still singing. I actually messaged my producer a couple of days ago and asked if I could do a cover with him quite soon. He's working on a movie right now, which is so exciting, but he said he should be done in a couple of weeks. So after that he should be able to like do the track for me, and then I'll be able to record it. But I have chosen a song that I want to do. Shock horror, it might be a Taylor Swift song. So fingers crossed, if all goes to plan, that should be up on my channel maybe in a month or something. But I also am still recording my album, which I'm now contemplating turning into an EP because I have been trying to record this album since 2018 and there's always been something in the way. I've either had to have surgeries, I've had illnesses, I've had depression. There's just always something that has stopped it, and then obviously the pandemic, like it's just one thing after another that stops this album from happening. But I have recorded 5 or 6 songs, so I do feel like, I mean, this is something that I want to talk to Alex, my producer, about. I do feel like maybe I should just cut it, do an EP and get it out into the world so that I can move on to other things, because right now I feel like I'm so stuck in recording this EP that I can't do anything else. That was long-winded, sorry. More of an observation. It looks like you've lost contact with a lot of your old YouTube friends. I mean, yeah. That happens through life. Like any walk of life, you will gain people as friends, you will lose people as friends, and there doesn't always have to be a reason for it other than you just grow apart. There are still quite a few YouTubers, to be honest, that I do keep in contact with and I do talk to very, very often, but it's not an online thing. We don't like chat online, we chat through text messages or Instagram DMs and whatever. So I am still close to quite a few YouTubers, but also, yeah, not close to others. I'd like to keep my private life private now. I've had a lot of people try and screw with my friendships, relationships, whatever. So for me, I'm very, very protective of friendships and things nowadays, and I just prefer to keep everything like that away from the camera. Are you going to try get tickets for the Midnights tour? Yes. Fun fact, not so fun fact for my wallet, but fun fact, Taylor obviously announced to the UK, it was on her website, that if you bought something from the merch store, you will get a pre-sale code for when the tour tickets go live. So I bought a vinyl. Do I have a record player? No, but I want that tour ticket and I thought this was really gorgeous, and I bought the signed one. So Miss T Swift has signed this just for me. When she was signing it, she thought, this one, it's for Gabriella, I'm gonna put my whole heart and soul into this scribble. But yeah, I might frame that, I might not, I might just keep it in the sleeve, but I do definitely want Midnights tickets. If you don't know this about me, I'm a huge Swiftie. It's verging on, you know, a bit of a problem at the minute. How is the apartment? Are you happy with it, or are you looking at houses? I am very happy with my apartment. I love it so much. It's the first place that I've ever lived in my whole 28 years of existence that has felt like home. So I'm very, very attached to it. But at the same time, I'm so ready for another project. I really want to buy more of a doer-upper next time. Like, my whole plan with my channel is, hopefully, fingers crossed, I mean, the state of the world is making anything to do with money very difficult. So I'll be very lucky if I am able to do this. But I would love to buy a doer-upper, like a proper doer-upper, because this place, yes, I did work to it, but it was more just like cosmetic work. But I would love to buy a proper doer-upper and document the whole process on YouTube and on my home Instagram. That's like my plan, but I don't know when that'll happen. I have got new windows that are being made right now, and hopefully they'll go in the new year. And then that's kind of the last thing that I need to do. I would like to be out of this flat before summer, because this flat reaches 40 degrees and it's disgusting, and I can't have air conditioning fitted because there are rules with the building that I'm in. But I'm really hoping that whatever property I buy next, like maybe I could buy it before summer and hopefully have aircon installed, and then I wouldn't hate summer so much. Which Friends character do you feel you most relate to? I hope you're doing better now. Thank you. I've got hair on my face. I keep like it's doing my nutting. I definitely relate the most to Monica. I think I'm a very loyal friend. I am very particular about things. I like to do things myself. I don't like passing anything to anyone else. I'm a bit of a control freak and a perfectionist. I like to do everything myself. Would also be Catwoman in a very sexy skin tight outfit if I was confident enough. Yeah, I relate to Monica. Favorite show / series at the minute? I need recommendations. So right now I'm actually rewatching The Umbrella Academy. I forget everything that happens in TV shows, so anytime a new season of a TV show comes out, I have to watch the previous seasons. It makes me enjoy them 10 times more than if I was to just power through a new season when I couldn't remember what had happened. So right now I'm going back through the Umbrella Academy. I'm back on season 1. I haven't watched season 3 yet, but I do also genuinely love Outer Banks as a TV show. It's definitely like more of a teen program. My card just cut out because I've been talking for so long already. Yeah, I was saying it's definitely more of a teen program, but I absolutely love it. And also, what have I watched recently? I watched The Watcher. That had kind of a rubbish ending. It was a bit of like a letdown, but I know that that case in real life is unsolved. So, ranking of Taylor's entire discography. This might be controversial, but I'm just gonna rank the albums. I was in the first 10% of streams of Midnights. I need to get a life. Obviously, well not obviously, but for me, the bottom album is her first album, so Taylor Swift, like her debut album. This is so hard. No, I need to say this with my whole chest. So bottom, Taylor Swift, her debut album. Next up, Fearless. Next up, this is so hard. Say it with your full chest or not at all. Speak Now. So they are basically in order of how they came out. I do love Speak Now though. Like I love Speak Now, but it's gonna have to go third. Next, I'm gonna put Lover because there are some incredible songs on Lover, some of her best work. Death by a Thousand Cuts is like one of my all-time favorite songs. The Archer, like there's some incredible songs, but there's also, in my opinion, some of her worst songs on that album as well. So Lover goes fourth. Oh God, I'm gonna get crucified for this. I'm gonna put Red next. Again, absolutely love Red. Then Reputation. I love Reputation. I love them all. I love them all. Then I'm gonna put Midnights, actually. I do love Midnights, but it took me a good few listens to love it. Now, like, I love all the songs except for I'm not that keen on Dear Reader, but like all the songs I do love, but it did just take me so long to get into it that is gonna go next. And then I'm actually gonna put, people are gonna hate me, I'm gonna put Folklore next. You will see why in a minute. Then I'm gonna put 1989. Now, do I think it's one of her best albums? I was gonna say no, but yeah. So when 1989 came out, I had just moved to Brighton. I was like starting my whole new life on my own. It was such a transformative period for me. Life was honestly great when 1989 came out. So I just have such a love for that album. It like takes me back to that place. Then obviously at the top is Evermore. Evermore is my favorite album I think of all time. I think it's so heart-wrenchingly beautiful. Like her lyrics on that album, you just can't compare. And I am definitely an Evermore girl above Folklore, which is why I put Folklore under 1989. Anyways, have fun with that controversial take. What are your aspirations for the next 5 years? It's so weird because like 5-year goals change all the time, at least for me. What I would have said last year is probably not what I will say now. I have quite a big 6 to 8 months coming up. I will go more into that, but it's going to be a very big like life change for me in an incredibly positive way, like very, very positive. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. But because of that, what I'm going to be going through and also the pandemic, it's just made me realize how much of life like I haven't lived. I went straight into working and ticked off like all of my goals work-wise, which is incredible. And I bought my flat, I bought my first property, which is also incredible at like the age of 25 I think I was, and I'm so proud of that. But at the same time, I've never done any traveling really. I've been like on holiday to some places, but I haven't really done any traveling, and a huge part of me wants to go to New York for a few months. I want to like travel around the US. I really want to go to Australia as well. I want to go to Japan, New Zealand while I'm in Australia, why not? I want to explore more of Europe. I basically really have got such a yearning to travel. So that is definitely in my 5-year goals. Part of me is like, do I want to sell my flat and go straight into another project, which I need to be here for? Or do I want to sell my flat and go traveling and like really find myself? And that's my little like angel and devil on my shoulder at the minute. I guess I want to have travelled. I would love to be in a relationship with someone. That'd be lovely. I don't think I've ever said that before as well. It's been like a thing that I just don't really care about, but now I'm like, I actually would like that. And I would love to have done up my second property, maybe a third, because I would love to go into house flipping, like as more of a kind of career. Favourite song / lyric from Midnights. The lyric that actually hits me the hardest is from Labyrinth. It is simply, oh no, I'm falling in love again. She goes through like 3 different emotions with that. I'm gonna have to play it and show you what I mean, and it just hits me. Okay, so it starts off that she's like realizing that she's fallen in love, and then the next one she's scared because she's fallen in love, and then the next one she's like, this time it's different, falling in love. I'm gonna cry. Just listen. Taylor Swift, do not copyright me for this. I'm promoting you so hard right now. Why am I gonna cry right now? I think it's just so true with like every relationship. You go through those stages. There are definitely lyrically better lyrics that I like as well, but I think they're the ones that just like hit me the hardest. Every time I hear it, I just want to cry. My favorite song from Midnights is actually from the 3 AM edition, and it is Glitch. I'm obsessed with Glitch. Okay, that is gonna be it for this video. I've been talking for way too long. If you made it through this video, round of applause to you, because it is so long. This piece of hair. I cannot concentrate when I've got like, oh. Please let me know in the comments what videos you would like to see. I did ask on Instagram as well, so I've definitely taken some notes of what you said there. I would love to know what videos you would like to see. I would really like to get back into YouTube. I feel like I'm mentally in quite a good place right now. Maybe you can tell. Very exciting. I do want to do an apartment tour, an updated apartment tour. I haven't done one for a while since I've had like work done and stuff. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Stream Midnights by Taylor Swift, and I will see you soon. Bye. The problem is